I tried shifting realities and got stuck in the middle. Hi, you may have heard of shifting realities from TikTok. Or maybe you're just a pagan who has known about it and just thinking, I should try this. But I have to tell you, no matter what anyone says, it can go wrong. I tried shifting and I did the wrong thing and ended up somewhere I wasn't supposed to. I first heard of shifting realities from TikTok. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of Supernatural. You know, the show about Sam and Dean Winchester. The brothers who fight monsters and save the world. I love it! And once I heard I can go there, I hopped on the opportunity as fast as I could. I didn't know much about it, so I looked it up. I found multiple methods that I could try. So, I really wanted this, and there was basically nothing you could do to stop me from trying. To go hunting with Sam and Dean? Eat dinner with Castiel? To live a life outside of this shitty pandemic? I was set on it. So, the first thing I did was write my script. Age, 25. Name, redacted. Gender, female. Eye color, blue. Hair, short and brown and curly. Height, 5 foot and 7 inches. I have fighting skills and I've known Sam and Dean for 6 years. I know everything about all monsters. I can die or feel pain. Never awkward and I'm very funny. It was plain and simple. I really wanted this, so I tried every night. I listened to subliminals. I relaxed my body and counted to 100. Say affirmations every second. I thought, this is the night that I will do it. A couple nights ago, well, I think it was a couple nights ago, and I did, but something went wrong. In the middle of counting, I started feeling symptoms of shifting. I went numb. I saw flashing light and heard voices. There were good signs that I was shifting, but usually people hear voices of someone in the desired reality. That was not what I heard. What I heard was deep whispering. Not Sam or Dean, not even Cass. What I heard was from this world. At first I thought it was normal, but by the time I got to 100 and opened my eyes, I was not in Supernatural. I was in my room, but it wasn't my room. Everything was tinted grey. I couldn't hear anything. That was weird because the dryer was going before I opened my eyes. But I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear the TV in my parents' room. I couldn't hear my brother's snores. I couldn't even hear my breathing. This is wrong, I thought. Why am I still here? Why is everything quiet? Where is everyone? That's what went through my head. I didn't know what I did wrong, but I know that this wasn't good. All of a sudden, I heard a terrible scream. I was so scared I couldn't move. I stood there for a solid 10 minutes before I moved again. The scream came from outside. Go! Go outside! Do it! Do it! Don't keep her waiting! I heard this in my head. There were thoughts, more like whispers, but no one was around. I listened. I went outside. There was a lady there. She stood outside my house, and as I opened my door, she jerked her head towards me. Who are you? What do you want? Where am I? She yelled. I didn't know what was going on either. She seemed to be in the same predicament as me. I don't know. I just woke up in my room and I'm here. This doesn't seem right, I answered. She seemed about my age. I went towards her and tried to ask her how she got here. All I know is I tried shifting last night and woke up here. This place. I don't know where we are, but I don't like it here. How did you end up here? I asked. I tried shifting too. I woke up here like an hour ago, and I've tried to find other people, but it's all empty. I just want to go. I want answers, she told me. Same. Where are we? Why are we here? What went wrong? What's going on? I just want to go home. The place made me feel sick. Well, my name is redacted. What's yours? I asked. Emma, she said. Okay, well, Emma, let's try to find answers to why we are here. This place makes me feel lightheaded. I feel like bathing and I don't want to be here, I said. She paused. Why did she pause? What's going on? Was she looking behind me? Is there something behind me? I turned around. Nothing was there. I turned back and said, What are you staring at? No one was there. What the hell? Where did she go? As these thoughts raced through my head, I heard another scream, this time inhuman. I ran. I had no clue what it was, but I ran. I ran as fast as I could until I found a place to hide. Fuck was that? Was that a girl again? Where is it? Did it find me? I hid there for hours. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was safe. If the thing that's made that terrible sound was around, was hunting me. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is that I'm in my neighborhood, but it's not from my world. As I sat in my hiding spot, I thought to myself, I should get out of here. It'll find me eventually. I need to find food. There's a grocery store a block from here. I'll go there. I can't stay here. So I got up and walked to the grocery store. It was weird seeing the streets empty. No stores were open. It was like an apocalypse. And I was the only survivor. Well, not the only survivor. As I approached the Safeway, I noticed that all the lights were on. The hell? Why is that open? As I contemplated going inside, I heard another scream. It sounded far away, but I bolted into the store because I didn't want to stay outside for too long. As I entered, I noticed how the entire store was completely stocked and how no one else was there, even though it was open. I figured I don't have to pay because no one exists here. So I grabbed some bread, peanut butter and some jelly. It was quiet and I felt safe in the store until the monster found me. It had green eyes and yellow teeth. It is tall and lanky and it seems like shot of rotted flesh. It's banging on the door, trying to get in, but luckily, when I heard it scream a second time, closer. I locked the doors and barricaded them, but as I sat there, in the back room, typing this, I hope it makes it to someone's world. If it doesn't, no one will be warned on the actual dangers of reality shifting. Shit. I just heard it get in. I heard its footsteps go through the store, sniffing me out. I don't think I can survive this. At least I got this out there. Well, I won't know if I actually did it, because I might die. But if anyone has read this, please find out how to help me. Please. As I waited in the back room of the Safeway, dreading that thing would be hunting me out there, I realized how I got here. I tried to reality shift. Maybe that's the way out? Maybe. If I try again, I'll get out. I can only hope. I only needed to find a way out of there. So I looked around. I saw a fire extinguisher. That wouldn't help much. Maybe if I threw it across the store, a monster would hear it and attack it? What if it can smell really good and it doesn't smell like me? It wouldn't know what I tried to do and would come for me. So I would put my jacket on it. As I peered out of the door, I noticed a monster on the other side of the store. So I threw the fire extinguisher as far as I could, and it almost made it to the doors. Crash! It hit a stack of bananas. The creature screamed louder than I knew it could, and attacked it. This was my chance. I ran as fast as I could to the back room door. I got out and managed to outrun the monster. I don't know how I did it. I ran, and I got about 10 miles from the Safeway. I didn't know I could run that fast. But I didn't know where I was. I wasn't in my neighborhood anymore. At least I got away from that thing. Now was time to try and shift again. I broke into the nearest house and found and wrote a script. It was starting to get dark, so I got ready to try shifting. That thing was probably a better hunter at night, so I tried to fall asleep as fast as I could. I should have tried shifting again, because I woke back in my house. But not in my reality. Shit. I was close to the monster again. I needed to get out again, but already knew. As I heard a scream, I panicked. I didn't know what direction it was coming from, but I knew it saw me. It would kill me. Then I felt someone behind me. I turned and saw the woman from earlier. Hey! The hell? Where were you? I screamed. Follow me, she said, so I did. I had this weird trust in her. She let me out the back door, and we climbed the tree and hoped a fence to my neighbor's backyard. Then she started running, so I followed. We ran and I heard the manta ray behind us. It's getting closer. Where are we going? I yelled. Somewhere safe. Just as long as it doesn't catch us, we will make it there, she said. That didn't answer my question, but I kept following. But it kept getting closer. My heart beats faster as I heard a creature, footsteps getting nearer. I didn't think we'd make it, until she turned and we ran to a big building. It looked like a factory, and as we got closer, she stopped and opened the door, and when we got inside, we slammed it shut. Where are we? I asked. I don't know. I found this place a while ago, she said. Oh, and sorry for disappearing earlier. I saw the monster run, she explained. I didn't believe her. Why wouldn't she warn me? Why didn't I see it at first? Why didn't I hear her leave? She was being really sus, but I didn't question her, considering she was the only person here that I knew of. So, how long have you been here? I asked. I lost count. I woke up here, what felt like days ago, and I've been trying to survive. I tried shifting back to my reality, but ended up at my house. she told me. So she had the same experience as me. Huh. Same. All I wanted to do was shift to a better world, and I ended up here. I replied. Hey, do you think we're from the same reality? She asked. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. Maybe. Is your reality shit because of a terrible president and a global pandemic? I asked. What? No? That sounds like it sucks. How did that happen? She asked. Well, there was a new virus that was found in China, but since our stupid-ass president disbanded one of our research teams, then we couldn't stop it in time, and it spread all over the world. Now we have to social distance and wear masks everywhere, I replied. Damn! I get why you want to leave. I just wanted to go to a fantasy world because I feel bored, she told me. Well, she's lucky, not having to live through a pandemic. But I also feel bad for her. She was just bored. She wanted to do something fun. I wanted to escape. How did we end up here? I didn't understand why we were there, but both wanted to get out. So I tried thinking of a plan. If we can't shift back, how will we get out? And I remembered I had my phone on me. Wait, I have my phone. Maybe I could try and call someone? I exclaimed. I knew it was a long shot, but it was my only hope. Maybe. Do you think it would work? She asked. I don't know, but I have to try, I replied. So I tried calling my brother. No signal. Well, shit, that didn't work. Then I thought of Reddit. Do you have Reddit in your universe? I asked her. Yeah, why? She asked. Well, maybe I could post about this and then we could get help, I said. Maybe. Would they believe it? She asked me. Well, if they don't, at least we've tried, I said. And it was true. Trying this was worth more than giving up. So, if this got to any universe besides the one I am in, happy, I at least got to share my experience before I died. And if you do believe this, now you know the dangers of reality shifting. I'm sitting here, typing this while the monster circles us. I don't think we'll survive. Bye, Reddit. I wish you well, and if you can help us in any way soon, please do. Thank you all so much for listening to tonight's story. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank all of my Patreons who helped make this channel possible. Thank you, Breaker19, for all your help and support. You guys are amazing.